Hello friends, welcome to yet another fresh vlog today. So right in front of you, you see my brand new Yamaha XSR 155, right? So yes, this is a brand new launch from Yamaha. Many of you might be aware and many of you might have been looking forward to this bike coming in to India for many years. So yes, finally it's here. So this is the motorcycle in flesh in front of you. So I got a delivery of this motorcycle a couple of days ago, and this happens to be the first delivery from Whitefield Yamaha, and also first delivery in Bangalore. So yeah, moving on from there. So here's a quick walk around of the motorcycle. So what you see in front of you is the same legendary 155cc liquid cooled 4-stroke 4-valve engine coming from the legendary R15 lineage, which uh, which is also used in many other uh, not many other, but just MT15 and this XSR and R15. So the engine is shared, and this comes with the same perimeter frame and chassis. And what you see in front of you, yes, of course, you can see all this content in many other videos on the YouTube as well, where they talk about all the other features of the motorcycle. Yes, of course, it comes with all LED setup, and then disc brakes front and back, dual channel ABS, all standard stuff. And yes, headlight special mention. I did ride it in the night, and it felt just about adequate, not an issue at all. And yeah, it comes with your radial tires front and back, and fit finish typical Yamaha top class. And the seat, it's a sort of a scrambler style seat, and it's not too spongy. It is nice and hard, and gives you a good ride comfort when you are on ride. Yes, I need to still figure out how it feels on a longer ride, but so far I've ridden about close to I hope it's visible. Yeah, I've ridden about 150 kilometers, and this happens to be majorly in city, and a short ride on the highway as today. So yeah, it comes with regular Yamaha switch gears. What you have here, right? Yeah, horn is in between, and this is something gets takes time to get used to. So yeah, switch fit finish. It's all decent, I would say, and you have a um, 3D emblem or the logo XSR here, very neatly done, very thoughtfully done. And yeah, this color is called metallic white or metallic silver, and it's a very sober color. Yes, I there were other color options. There was red, there was blue, there was matte green, and there was this one. So I wanted something which is very sober and closest to what an RX 100 would have been few decades ago. So this is sort of I'll say a rebirth or a reincarnation of a legendary RX 100. The ride feel, the dynamics, and the kind of neo retro classic feel this bike gives is something like that. So yeah, that's where it comes from. So why XSR? You might ask me, what's the significance of this motorcycle? Why did I buy this? Right? So typically, guys, everybody has, there can be one motorcycle to do it all, and there can be an option where you would want to have one motorcycle which can be kept for touring, other one for the city and regular city commutes. So this is exactly where this bike sits. So this bike is predominantly going to be my city motorcycle, which is going to be light, easy, flickable, and easy to handle, and importantly fuel efficient. right? So far I've ridden about 150 kilometers in the city, and short rides on free roads on the city itself. Everything has been city, including the choco block traffic and including a short ride within the city, and all of that all put together about 150 kilometers so far. And I would like to report what's the kind of fuel efficiency I have seen for this last 150 kilometers. So here it is. So the last 150 kilometers I've got about 46.5 kmpl, which I think is very, very, very decent for a 155cc motorcycle. All right, that's a little bit about the motorcycle and my initial impressions, so to speak. Right, this is more of an initial impressions only, and not a full-fledged ride review. So, full-fledged ride review will come soon once I put on few more kilometers on the motorcycle. So that's where it's going to be. So yeah, what else? Yeah. So yes, my friend. So as you all know, I've owned RX 100 in the past, and as soon as I saw this motorcycle, it really, really reminded me of uh, the RX 100, especially in that metallic silver color. So truly neo retro classic design, I would say, language in terms of the body language, in terms of designing and all of that, but with a very modern tech, modern engine, legendary engine, and all the bells and whistles what you would want to have on the motorcycle, including your dual channel ABS, your fuel injection, your BS7, all those norms met. Yes, it is E20 compliant, importantly, so that's a minimum requirement for me from any motorcycle I would look at in today's date. So having said that, yes, this comes with a similar setup. What you see there in terms of suspension, it's a linked setup suspension. What you have, and yeah, exhaust looks beefy. Yes, we are going to hear the exhaust sound in a while. Yeah, and this is the tail section. Very neatly done. Very neatly. Very nice. It looks beautiful. And of course, it comes with a aluminium swing arm. Sorry, the bike is a bit dirty. I've been using it in the rains last couple of days. Yes, if you would ask me, does this bike come with a center stand? No, it doesn't. It doesn't come with a center stand. Neither there's an option to fit a center stand on this motorcycle. So that's where it is. And yes, and in terms of fuel tank capacity, it is just about 10 liters only. So I know many of you may feel, yeah, 10 is a little too less. I also felt, but I think the kind of efficiency this bike is going to return, it's definitely going to be a 400 kilometer plus tank range. So shouldn't be an issue there. But yeah, it would have been about 14, 15 would have been amazing, but I think that's okay, right? So yeah, that's the radiator, little radiator for you, and there's a radiator cap. Yeah, so accessories were still not available at the showroom, so hence I wasn't able to get any of the accessories so far. So I think those will come eventually. So few things I planned. One is definitely going to be the radiator guard to protect these fins, and one is going to be the engine guard or the crash guard. Definitely going to get that. And secondly, few tank pads are available, tank grips, tank pads to hold on to this. And then there is a grab rail available. Probably I will need to look at that because it's going to be handy in terms of moving the bike around. So yes, my friends, so this bike comes with your standard bells and whistles, all LED lighting. Then yes, it also does have traction control on it, so for added safety. So Is traction control needed on a 150cc bike is debatable, but there is traction control on this motorcycle, and it works just fine. So, and you can either choose to turn it off as well. So if you don't need to use. So that's the motorcycle, my friends, in flesh, and let me start the motorcycle and let you hear the wonderful melody or the music of this legendary motorcycle and a legendary engine. So it's in the gear. Let me get it to neutral. All right. So that is how it sounds. Not sure if it's audible, but sounds very sweet. So that's the sound of an engine. Taking it closer. I hope it's audible. All right, now let's hear the exhaust note. Not going to rev it too hard, but all right. So yes, the motorcycle is running in at this point in time. So running in RPM limit for first 1000 kilometers is 5000 RPM. So in that 5000 RPM, one can do just about 70 kmph as a top speed. So yes, trying to stick to that, and after 1000 kilometers, yes, the first service is going to be there, and post which 1000 to 1600, that is the next 600 kilometers, RPM limit should be maintained below 6500 as per the running in procedure, and after 1600 motorcycle can be ridden normally. So what I'm trying to imply is you're going to see the top speed videos only after I complete about 1600 to 2000 kilometers. So that's what it is. So yeah, really loving the motorcycle, guys, really loving it, in terms of, the way it rides, the way it is built, and the way it looks, and totally in awe of it. So beautiful motorcycle, my friends. So I'm really glad I was able to get this, and get this so early. One more rev. All right, so that's my quick walk around and initial ride impressions, so to speak, about this motorcycle. And please do stay tuned for further updates on this motorcycle as we put on few more kilometers and miles on it. So yes, thank you so much for tuning in, and take care and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.